Good morning, guys. Are you gonna get it in the box? You're just gonna lick the crunchy bag. I think she's just gonna lick the crunchy bag and call it a day. Yes, it's back to work today. It's Tuesday? Wednesday. It's not gonna be windy. It's gonna be Wednesday because my brain needs coffee. That's about as far as that goes. You like the tuna juice?
She knows that stuff.
Kenny.
I gotta run out with the garbage. Yeah, you're gonna be here for another half an hour. Put this stuff in. The green bin.
Yeah, it's basically my morning routine. I wake up early, around 9 a.m. Have an English McMuffin and something, and egg and cheese, and then have a coffee and say hi to Candy, and then carry on with my day, which involves going to work for 14 hours. Candy, she's coming back. She's taking the garbage out. Calm yourself. Calm your hormones down. Hey! Get off of there. Candy. He's coming back. She really is. I know it doesn't seem like it, but she is. I mean, my morning routine might not be the most exciting routine, but it is a routine. And routine is good, especially when you work a lot of overtime and you need a way to get yourself out of bed sometimes. My glasses are dirty again because of the dog. The dogs have wet noses, and when they smash their face into yours, their wet nose kind of glits on your glasses a little bit. Let's go take care of that. See, I told you she was coming back. I don't know why she's freaking out so much. Because she's always fine when on drive's way, but I think there's two things. I think it's the morning, and like it's just in the morning. Mom never leaves in the morning. And then I also think it's the fact that she walked, because Ryan was telling me a couple of days ago that it was like when you like dogs think that they're finding cars like because they're like, oh, this is this giant metal moving box. They don't connect you with moving the car. That's why sometimes they'll bark at red lights to get the car moving again. And like he was coming in from shoveling, and he's like, I bet you now that I'm done shoveling, she'll stand there and bark at the shovel. Candy, it's okay. She's gonna be in a second. Anyway, so she stood there and she was barking at the shovel after he was finished shoveling because she thought the shovel was the thing that was moving the snow, like on its own, not him. Hey, Candy, come on up. Come on up. I never pegged border collies for the high anxiety dogs. I mean, I pegged them as high energy dogs, but not high anxiety dogs. Partially the fact because, you know, she's still a puppy, and she's like, Mom's retired, so she's always around, so I think that's probably why. It's off to work we go. Man, it's only -8, but it feels some cold for -8. Feels more like -15, -16 maybe. It's cold. Yeah, this is fine now, but I bet you it would be a very, very different story even 2 days ago, or even yesterday. Every hour that I'm not on the roads, another hour that they have to clear them, right? So there you go. The only place that was really bad was this road, but this road, the only time that this road is good is in the summer. So it's gonna be a fun day. Not only do I successfully have coffee, but I also, I don't know, found it work. You know, I made it and it works. Because it's work. I get it. I make money for work. Money is good. Well, that was interesting. There's something to spice up the night on the way home. I drove through the front end of an exploded deer. Yeah, the back, well, where the back end would have been. So basically somebody hit a deer and then kept going, and it basically exploded the front end of the deer and the back end of the deer, and there was, I don't know where the back end went, but the front end was basically half the body of a doe was lying on the middle of the road. I had to swerve to avoid it, so I was like, called that in, and they're like, okay, we'll go check it out. It was kind of gruesome. Anyways, there is something else that's cool. I got a bunch of phones because they were throwing them away. They're not real phones, they're fake stunt phones. And we're gonna call them stunt phones because I might use them during stunts. Like someone's phone has to get knocked out of their hand or something like that, or like gets pissed off and biffs a phone, you know? I don't know. We'll see. It's future prospects. And March 2nd, I think, if not before, we're going to go get more interviews for the documentary. I know that's like a while away still, but communicating and like rearranging and getting times on with people, getting on time with people, it's very, very difficult, quite apparently, when you're trying to film. But on that note, I love you very much. I hope you enjoyed today, and I will see you all tomorrow.